Hello and welcome to class. My name is Kyle. Today we have a beginner's vinyasa flow practice. This is a really nice sequence if you are getting into your yoga practice. It's not easy, but it's approachable. And the idea is that I'm going to ask you to just let go all your expectations. If you are brand spanking new to yoga, you're in the right place. But even if you've done a few classes or if you want to kind of get deep into your practice, this still applies. Don't worry too much about what the postures look like. It'll come. You can see me, I can't necessarily see you. In my mind, I'm seeing you. But you'll find that over time, the postures will feel more natural. They will inevitably feel weird in the beginning, but that's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Just be regular. Try and get to the mat as regularly as possible. It doesn't have to be there for an hour. Even a short practice like this is just enough. Focus on your breath. Just enjoy the movements and be with the experience. If it feels weird, it feels weird. That's it. The magic of yoga is coming and it's there and it's happening. It'll come over time. So don't try and figure it out. Don't try and be perfect off the bat. Your flexibility, your strength, everything happens as a result. The only thing you need to worry about is just to be on your mat and dedicate your time to your practice. And I'll do the rest. Okay, so let's begin in a child's pose, the back of the mat. Have your knees out wide. Extend your arms out in front of you. And sink your hips down. So this is a good beginning pose. And if you ever want to come back to your breath for whatever reason, or if you want to just take a break, you can always return here. And if this is really uncomfortable on your knees and your hips, you can take a block or a pillow or a towel and place them underneath your legs just to give yourself a bit of space. Close the eyes and just to begin to sway from left to right, warming up the hips. And please ignore any of the sounds in the background. I'm currently living in Lisbon and the city is under construction, so it's almost impossible to get silence, but I think it should be okay. Take a deep breath into full. As you exhale, walk your hands off to the left-hand side of your mat. Stack your right hand on top of the left. And then just pull length along your right side body, breathing into the right side. Inhale, walk your hands through center. As you exhale, come over to the right-hand side, left hand sucks on top of the right. Plant the hands and pull length along the left side. And inhale, come to the center of your mat. As you exhale, rise up to a tabletop. Square yourself off. So bring yourself into a nice square shape. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale, cow pose. So lower your belly, look forward. Exhale, cat pose, round and curl into the spine and press the ground away. Now, 2 more times. Inhale, cow, so belly lowers, chin up. Exhale, cat, curl and press. This time, close the eyes. Long breath. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Nice. Tuck your toes, walk your hands a little bit forward, and have your hands a little bit wider than shoulder width distance apart. So there's a tendency for hands to come in the center, come wider, spread the fingers. With your toes tucked at the back, you're going to inhale, cow. So again, lower the belly, look forward. As you exhale, bring your knees just to hover off the floor as you curl into the spine. So your knees are hovering, pressing into the ground. See if you can even the weight between your hands. And at this point, again, you want to make sure your breath is nice and smooth. And as things get a little bit more challenging in this class, make sure to keep your breath smooth. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, down dog. Send your hips up and lower your heels down. Those who are comfortable in the down dog, close your eyes and pedal from left to right. Those who are perhaps a little bit unsure about their down dog, and rightfully so, this is a very bizarre position. Come forward into a plank, like a regular push-up plank. Get your shoulders just over your wrists. And that's the distance between your hands and your feet. And then you send your hips up into the sky, high, high, high. Lower your heels down to the floor and bend your knees. That's the important part. There's a tendency for people to think that their legs must be straight. It's much nicer to bend your knees in the beginning. Press the ground away, spread your fingers, and relax the back of the neck. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, slowly walk towards the top of the mat, coming into a ragdoll, so feet hip-width distance. Bend your knees. Allow your belly to flop onto your thighs. Grab opposite elbows and sway from left to right. Interlace the hands, place them behind your head, tuck the chin, and as you exhale, sway from left to right. There's a nice bit of stretching along the spinal cord, decompression of the spine. Helps with your posture, helps with sitting at your desk, helps with everything. Interlace the hands behind your back, squeeze your elbows together. And as you exhale, send them up and over your head. Options to stay still if you'd like to. You can pedal your legs out, so bend your one leg, straighten the other, and then shift over and release the hands to the floor. Heel toe your feet to touch in the center of your mat. Now inhale, halfway lift. So bring your spine parallel to the floor, draw your shoulders back. Exhale, fold and release. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can just rest on the shins. Draw the shoulders back, lengthen out the spine. Exhale, fold with a little soft bend to the knees. Inhale, high mountain. So bend your knees, reach your arms up above your head, reach up to the sky. Exhale, Sammasitihi. Bring your hands to prayer at the heart center. Inhale, high mountain. Arms reach up, interlace the hands above your head. Exhale, half moon, so arch over to the left-hand side and breathe. You're going to stay here, extend out the fingers, squeeze the thighs. Inhale, come to center, reach up. Exhale, half moon to the right-hand side, arch and breathe. I also forgot to mention that don't worry too much about the names. They're the English names, and sometimes I use some of the traditional names, but it'll come eventually. I use the same ones over and over. Inhale, come up, look up. As you exhale, we're just going to bring your elbows down and open the chest. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, fold all the way down to release. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, plank, hands come down, step back. Now, you're more than welcome to lower your knees if that feels good. Otherwise, inhale, shift forward, wrap your elbows in. Exhale, we're going to lower halfway, so to mid-plank. We're going to call this chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. So straighten the arms, squeeze the thighs, roll the shoulders back nice and gently. So you want to just lift the chest up. Your feet are untucked, squeeze your thighs. Exhale, we're going to roll over the toes, send the hips up, and shift back to a downward facing dog. Well done. Inhale, three-legged dog. Raise your right leg up to the sky. Press evenly between your hands. Exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Lower your back knee to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon. So swoop your arms up to the sky. Reach up, look up. As you exhale, gently arch back. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. So you're going to straighten your front leg. Drop your hips back. You can place the hands down if that feels good. Flex your toes and breathe. So it's a good stretch on the back of the right hamstring. Inhale, come forward. You're going to place the hands down, raise the back knee, look forward. As you exhale, we're going to straighten the front leg, pyramid pose. This is a bit strong, a bit awkward, but you want to stretch by pressing into the front heel. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale, low lunge. So bend into the right knee, open the chest, lower the hips. Exhale, pyramid pose. Press through the front heel, straighten your front leg, and see if you can bring your right hip to the back of the mat and your left hip to the front of the mat. Inhale, bend into the right knee. Open the chest, long to the back of the neck. Exhale, pyramid pose. Press, stretch, and fold. And it doesn't matter if the leg can't straighten, you want to just actively press to stretch. Inhale, bend into the right knee, look forward. Exhale, step the left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten spine, shoulders back. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, high mountain, knees bend, rise all the way up. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, plank, step back. Engage your core, keep your head up and your chin tucked. Inhale, shift the weight slightly forward. As you exhale, lower to mid-plank or lower halfway, chaturanga. Keep your elbows tucked into your sides. Nice. Inhale, upward facing dog. So roll over your toes to start. Squeeze your thighs, straighten your arms, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send the hips up into the sky. So roll over the toes and lower your heels down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg rises. Lift, lift. Exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Lower your back knee to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon, swoop the arms up to the sky. Reach up, look up. As you exhale, arch back. Now you want to lift the chest up and behind you instead of just trying to bend at your lower back. Inhale to full. Exhale, half split. So straighten the front leg, flex the left toes, and bring the left hip back. Hold and breathe. It's better to have a bend to the leg and get your belly down rather than trying to keep your legs straight to stretch. We'll get into the reasons for that later. Place the hands down in front of you. Inhale, raise the back knee, look forward. Exhale, pyramid pose. So straighten the front leg, press, 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 and draw back on the left hip. Nice. You can see a nice little pyramid shape. Inhale, low lunge. Come forward, bend into the left knee, open the chest. Exhale, pyramid, press and straighten. Now this one with the breath, close the eyes. Inhale, come forward, low lunge. Exhale, pyramid, press, left hip back. Well done. Inhale, bend into the left knee, look forward. Exhale, right foot steps forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, high mountain, knees bend, arms reach up to the sky. Interlace the hands above your head. Exhale, half moon to the left, so simply arch over. Squeeze your thighs, engage your core. Inhale, come up to center, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, half moon to the right hand side, squeeze. Inhale, rise up to center, look up. As you exhale, gentle back bend, so it's more of a chest open than anything. Elbows come down, open the chest. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold, and let that go. Well done. Inhale, halfway lift. Parallel the spine to the floor. Exhale, plank, hands down. Left foot, right foot. Inhale, shift forward. Wrap your elbows in, engage your core. Exhale, chaturanga, so lower to mid plank. Come halfway down, elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. So straighten the arms, squeeze the thighs, be gentle, look up. Exhale, down dog, roll over the toes and send your heels down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Raise your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose, so come forward and squeeze. So just simple tap, lift the hips up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg comes up into the sky. Press evenly between your hands. Exhale, low lunge. Right foot comes in between your hands. Now, if the right foot is challenging to get it to the top, don't worry, it comes over time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, pyramid pose. So press and straighten your front leg. Draw back on the right hip. Inhale, bend into the right knee and prepare. Exhale, stand up to high crescent lunge. We're simply going to keep our legs where they are, lift our chest up to the sky, reach the arms up to breathe. Take a moment just to feel into this posture. Even if you've been here before, stillness is not a bad thing in yoga. So make sure your feet are a little bit wider than your hips, just so you have some balance. You want to prevent your feet being in the center. Okay, start off with the bend to the back knee. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Now keep that tension there and take your left heel and drive it into the back of the mat and press. Arms reach up. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. We're going to open ourselves up and breathe. We've all seen this posture before. So you want to lower your back heel to the floor, foot facing slightly in. Press into the right heel, bend into the right leg. Arms level out, shoulders and head over hips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Turn your front palm and reach up and over the head. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Elbow to your knee. Arm comes alongside your ear. Nice. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach back. Exhale, extended side. Come forward. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach back and prepare. Exhale, chaturanga. So bring your hands to the mat, down on the floor. Step the right foot to the back and lower halfway. So it's a vinyasa or chaturanga, lowering to mid plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Straighten the arms, squeeze your thighs. Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. Things to note, with that posture we just did, the up dog, there's a tendency for people to tuck their toes, untuck your toes. So your feet are on the top, pressing down, and you want to squeeze your thighs. Inhale, three-legged dog. Raise your left leg this time, lift up. Exhale, knee to nose, ripple forward and squeeze. Keep the hips into the sky. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg lifts up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step the left foot forward. Inhale, look forward, open the chest. Exhale, pyramid pose. So straighten your front leg, press, press, press. to exhale. Inhale, bend into the left knee. Look forward. Exhale, rise up to high crescent lunge. So you can come up onto the feet. Arms reach up and breathe. Remember the bend to the back knee, tuck the tailbone, and draw the right heel down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, warrior two, open up. We're going to ground the back heel. Back foot is slightly in. Reach to the fingers and lower the shoulders down. Inhale, reverse warrior, turn the palm and reach up and back. Breathe. Exhale, extended side, elbow to knee. Arm comes alongside your ear. Inhale, reverse warrior. It's the same thing. Reach back. Exhale, extended side. So little to no weight on that front leg and bring your right arm alongside your ear. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach back and prepare. Exhale, chaturanga or vinyasa. So place your hands to the floor. Left leg stays side to plank. Lower halfway, elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze your thighs. Look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send the hips up. And melt your heels down. Well done. Inhale, knees bend. Look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step, jump or float. Forward, fold to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten the spine. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, high mountain. Knees bend, arms reach up to the sky. Reach up. Exhale, samasthiti. Bring your hands through to prayer. Close the eyes. Now, for the next round of flow, see if you can focus a little bit more attention on the breath. Nice, long, smooth breaths. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, fold down and let that go. Soft bend to your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Spine straight, reset. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, sit down. It's called Utkatasana. Very common one. So sit into the heels, arms reach up alongside the ears, and breathe. Now don't worry too much about what your shape looks like. The important things here, keep your arms up. You stay there. Squeeze your thighs. So squeeze in. Sit the hips back. Have a look down to see if you can see your toes just over your knees. Squeeze back. And the last one, tuck your tailbone slightly. Actually, no, don't. Yeah, you want to tuck it. So balloon the lower part of your back. Reach the arms up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold and let that go. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Reset. Exhale, plank, step back. Inhale, shift forward. Wrap your elbows in. So the front facing forward. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga, lower half. Inhale, upward facing dog. So roll over your toes, squeeze your thighs, straighten the arms, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, send the hips up, roll over your toes, and lower the heels down to the floor. Inhale, three-legged dog, raise the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, come forward and tap. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts up. Exhale, step the right foot forward, low lunge, hold. Inhale, look forward, open the chest. Exhale, pyramid pose. Straighten your front leg to fold. Nice. Inhale, bend into the right knee. Exhale, rise high, crescent lunge up on the feet to breathe. So the ball of your back foot is up, so just on the top of the foot. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, warrior two, lower the heel, arms level out. Inhale, reverse warrior, turn the palm and reach up and over. Exhale, extended side. Come elbow to knee, arm alongside your ear. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. Exhale, extended side. Come forward. Inhale, reverse triangle. So you're going to straighten your front leg, straighten the arms and reach all the way back. Exhale, full triangle. So keeping your front leg nice and straight. You may need to bring your front foot in a little bit. You're going to reach forward as far as you can and then lower your arms down to number 6 and number 12. So, hold, breathe, activate your front knee. So draw your hip up and see if you can take your side body and rotate it behind you. And release. You're going to bend the front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back and prepare. As you exhale, chaturanga, hands down to plank and lower halfway. Elbows scraping your sides. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and lower the heels back and down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Raise your left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward and squeeze. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg rises. Exhale, step the left foot forward, low lunge. Inhale, look forward, open up the chest. Exhale, pyramid pose. Press and straighten your front leg to draw back on your left hip. Inhale, low lunge, bend into the left knee and prepare. Exhale, high crescent lunge. Rise up to standing, reach the arms up alongside your ears. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two, slice open. Inhale, reverse warrior. Turn the front palm and reach up and back. Stretch into the left side. Exhale, extended side angle. So bring your left elbow to left knee. Right arm alongside your ear. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach back. Exhale, extended side. Arm alongside your ear. Nice. Inhale, reverse triangle. This time straighten all the limbs. Straighten the front leg. Straighten the arms. And reach back, back, back. Exhale, full triangle Trikonasana. It may mean that you can bring your back foot in or your front foot back. Shorten the space. Keep your front leg straight. Reach, reach. And then lower your arms down to 6 and 12. Hold and breathe. Close the eyes. Activate your front leg. Squeeze. And rotate your hip up and behind you. And release. Bend the front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach back and prepare. Exhale, chaturanga. Windmill your hands down to the ground. And lower halfway. Keep your elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll over your toes and squeeze. Exhale, down dog. Send your hips up and melt your heels down. Well done. Inhale, knees bend. Look forward. Exhale, make your way through to a seat. At this point, we're going to begin to slowly wind down our practice. Come onto the front of your sitting bones. Bend your knees, flex your toes. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, shift forward and release. Once you have a good little sweet spot for your belly on your thighs, or at least near, then you can begin to walk your sitting bones back to find that good old sweet spot. You're looking for I would say 20% of a nice bit of pressure, where 50 is really pushing it, 80 is really, really unbearable, 100 is impossible. So just a good 20% in and then breathe. And release. Inhale to roll up. As you exhale, we're going to lower down onto our backs. Bring the knees up into the sky. We're going to come into a bridge pose. So having the knees up, feet down, feet hip-width distance apart, so a bit of space in between your feet. Take your fingertips, run them alongside you, touch the back of your heels. Now you're in a good shape, but don't worry too much about it. From here, you're going to press down through the heels and lift the hips up to hold and breathe. Now, this is an active posture, so you want to squeeze your glutes, lift the hips up. You're trying to create a nice bow to the front of your body. If you'd like a little bit more, you can, and you have the range in your shoulders. You can interlace the hands behind your back. You can squeeze and then roll onto the outsides of the shoulders, lifting the belly up to breathe. This is a great antidote for sitting at a desk all day. This is a fantastic way to open up your chest, your upper body. It really does help a lot with kind of easing anxiety, increasing confidence. And release, gently lower the hands. Lower the one vertebra at a time, bringing your hips down to the floor. And then you can window wiper your knees from left to right just to release your spine. You're going to place the right foot on top of the left. So you're going to figure four the right foot on top of the left. If this feels good, if there's a stretch happening here, please stay here. This is where it's at. If you want some more, you can lift the foot up, interlace the hands either behind the hamstring or on front of the shins. And then you want to draw yourself back and down. things to point here, things to note. Flex your right foot, it's important. Draw the shoulders back, tuck the chin, and soften into your right hips. Close the eyes and breathe. And release, lower the foot down. You can window wiper your legs from left to right just to give yourself a bit of a relief. And then we're going to exchange out, so moving over to the other side. So bring your left foot on top of the right, flex your left toes. Again, this feels good. Start here. This is a good place to be. Otherwise, swim the hands through for the next level up. If you want to go even further, place into the front of the shin and draw yourself back. Flex your toes. Now, I know that there's a tendency for you to want to grab your shin because, it's kind of towards what the full expression looks like. But if your knee is hurting and if it is so uncomfortable that you cannot breathe properly, just lower yourself down. There's no point in rushing. This is not a competition. I learned that the very, very hard way, so I will try and prevent you from doing so. You get more benefit from finding a comfortable and just that sweet spot where you can close your eyes and breathe and not have that pain completely take you over. And release. Place both feet down. Window wiper your knees, lying from left to right. I'm going to draw your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg out long. Flex your toes. Draw the knee in and slightly out towards the right shoulder. This is called a reclined wind remover. And I think you can gauge why. So you want to tuck the shoulders back and down. Tuck the chin. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, supine twist. Lower your right leg over to the left-hand side. Have your right arm up beside you, palms facing up. And use your exhale to slowly lower your leg over to the left-hand side. This is also another one of those stretches that ideally you want to do as much as you can, as regularly as you can. You don't even have to do it for more than 30 seconds a day on each side. That's scientific fact, apparently. And release, draw the right knee in to squeeze. And as you exhale, draw the left knee in, flex your toes, note to shoulders back, tuck the chin, open the chest, keep your right leg active. Exhale, supine twist, lower the leg over to the right-hand side, look up and over your left shoulder. And release. Now draw both knees into your chest. Give yourself a good squeeze. Inhale. Raise the forehead up towards your knees. And just for a brief moment, indulge me in the spiritual idea of just appreciating your body for what it is. Just a bit of gratitude. It feels very good to move my body, and I'm super happy about that. And exhale, release into Shavasana. Take up some space. Allow your toes to fall out, palms to face up. And eventually find your way into stillness. Now there's a lot of contention around this posture. What are we doing? Is it too long? I don't like this. I love this, whatever it is. But I would like you just to lay still and simply and sweetly just notice your breath. Just for a few rounds of breath. We won't be here forever. So take a deep breath into full. Open your mouth, exhale to release. See if you can relax your arms and your toes. Inhale. And exhale. Allow your attention to open up, fill the room, and just simply try and observe your breath. Now I'm going to leave you here in your Shavasana, so you can lay here for as long as you like, and I highly recommend doing at least 5 slow breaths, if not more, just to give yourself a chance to regulate and to calm yourself down. Thank you very much for your time and your effort. Well done for putting in all this amazing effort into your self-practice. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you for another practice. Namaste.